Welcome to the monthly Maritime and Coastguard Agency video news podcast, bringing you the latest stories from around the UK's coasts. In this month's edition, how the Coastguard ensures it can always help, even in extreme conditions. The latest pictures from the stricken MSC Napoli. And the hazardous work of cliff rescue. Sometimes it's just too unsafe to winch people or equipment directly onto or off a vessel. It may be the design of the boat or simply bad weather. The masts and pitching and rolling of smaller vessels can constitute a real danger to helicopter and crew. Where this happens, the helicopter crew will ask the vessel to take a heading or stop engines. Weights are attached to a special line. The inboard end is tied to a weak link line. This will break if the line gets caught on an obstruction. The Highline, as it's called, is lowered to the vessel's deck from a safe height. The helicopter then takes a position just behind the vessel. Equipment and crew can now be safely lowered and pulled aboard by the vessel's crew. At the end of the mission, the Highline is recovered to use once again on a future rescue mission. Now the latest on the MSC Napoli. In January, the ship got into difficulties in a storm. The Napoli was carrying a cargo of over 2,300 containers. The task of removing those containers began shortly after she was beached. Now the last of them has been taken off, and finally, with the decks and holds clear, the ship's salvage can begin. We'll keep you updated in future editions of the MCA Video News podcasts. While many of the Coast Guard's rescue missions are carried out at sea, a significant number actually take place on shore. Cliff rescue work can be tricky and hazardous, and training is vitally important. Before training begins, there's a full safety briefing. All the equipment is double-checked.
All the way slowly!
Team members have to feel confident, not only in their equipment, but also in their colleagues and their own abilities. Different incidents require different equipment and techniques. The teams have to be resourceful, fast, and accurate. And with increasing numbers of people in Britain spending their leisure time around the coasts, the job of the Coast Guard rescue teams is becoming more important than ever.